Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Someone else's progress doesn't make yours any less. You must accept the truth from whatever source it comes. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. I admire those who do good and expect nothing in return. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. Many things are not as they seem. The worst things in life never are. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. If you believe you can, you might. If you know you can, you will. Life changes very quickly, in a very positive way if you let it. Life provides chances to open your heart all the time. The mistakes I've made are dead to me, but I can't take back the things I never did. The world is already full of critics. To stand out, be an encourager. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. He who wishes to fight must first count the cost. Settle one difficulty, and you keep 100 away. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. What is important is not what you hear said, it's what you observe. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. Think well. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. If we don't change the direction we are headed, we will end up where we are going. But the only way never to do the wrong thing is never to do anything. Men don't need linguistic talent. They just need courage and words. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. Only knowledge can turn life's unbearableness into a weapon. And remember, no matter where you go, there you are. I would never die for my beliefs because I might be wrong. Just because it's fiction doesn't mean it's any less true. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. Recognizing power in another does not diminish your own. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. Even in the loneliest moments, I have been there for myself. The only source of knowledge is experience. If you don't build your own dream, someone will hire you to build theirs. People don't always want to be with people. It gets tiring. Keep the fight in your veins, honey. Never let it fade. People who belittle people will belittle people and will accomplish very little. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Once you really know yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing about you. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. In warfare, there are no constant conditions. He who can modify his tactics in relation to his opponent will succeed and win. The most dangerous of all falsehoods is a slightly distorted truth. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. If you don't take risks, you will always work for someone who does. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. All men can see these tactics whereby I conquer, but what none can see is the strategy out of which victory is evolved. Pretend to be weak, so your enemy may grow arrogant. Understanding that rests in what it does not understand is the finest. No one dies of fatal truths nowadays. There are too many antidotes. Great men are like eagles and build their nest on some lofty solitude. You grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. It is truth that liberates, not your effort to be free. Life is not measured by what you have. It's measured by what you give. It's always the ones who are the quietest, who often have the greatest things to say. Don't be afraid to say I don't know, and seek knowledge from others. Heaven does without doing, through its purity. Earth does without doing, through its calmness. If you are strong, appear weak, but if you are weak, appear strong. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. It's not what you are in life, but what you make of it. Truth often sacrificed for the sake of stability and peace. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. We're going to aspire to break through and create our own reality. You're thinking about something, and it makes you forget to talk. Men do less than they ought, unless they do all they can. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die today. You will find the key to success under the alarm clock. Great results can be achieved with small forces. No matter how good you get, you can always get better, and that's the exciting part. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you. This would diminish his enthusiasm. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. Verily, God does not reward man for what he does, but for what he is. Good order results spontaneously when things are let alone. Prioritize your physical and mental health. They are your most valuable assets. This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. Now I know what success is: living your truth, sharing it. After your death, you will be what you were before your birth. Si no usaba esta vida, entonces la estaba desperdiciando. Never worry a bit in life. Always be full of merriment. People wealth consists upon their freedom individual resources, and good social life. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. What is essential in war is victory, not prolonged operations. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. What keeps life fascinating is the constant creativity of the soul. Being true to yourself is the greatest force to uncover the soul. If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today.